Hello everyone, I am Dr. V. Regina, Principal of CSA Bishop Newbegin College of Education. Thank you for encouraging me by watching my videos and commenting, and also for the effective learning. Now, I am going to post 3 more videos to impart knowledge on the second year B.Ed core paper Knowledge and Curriculum, Unit 5, Democracy and Education, and John Dewey's concept of democracy and education in this first video. Before the definition, let me give you an eloquent quotation by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar for democracy is, I like the religion that teaches liberty, equality and fraternity. He is the right person, father of equality. Just now we celebrated his birthday as the Day of Equality. The words of Abraham Lincoln to honor the soldiers that sacrifice their lives in order that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth, were spoken at Gettysburg. But these words apply as well to the countless soldiers that died for the cause of democracy in the following 150 years. Definition of democracy: a system in which the government of a country is elected by the people. In Tamil, மக்களாட்சி முறை அல்லது குடியாட்சி முறை அல்லது ஜனநாயகம். A country that has this system is a form of government in which the common people hold political power and can rule either directly or through elected representatives, or where people have political freedom and equality. Let us move on to the principles of democracy. Rule of law, equality, freedom of the press, speech, respects of human rights or right to life, active political processes, an enlightened citizen, and voting. India is a federal parliamentary democratic republic in which the President of India is the head of state and the Prime Minister of India is the head of government. The Indian Constitution provides for an independent judiciary which is headed by the Supreme Court. Democracy. D stands for division of authority, dignity and worth of individual or duty conscious. E stands for equality, ethical values. M stands for mutual understanding. O stands for objective attitude, open-mindedness. C stands for cooperation, classless society, mass education. R stands for respect for one's idea. A stands for appreciation of others, culture and belief, adult education. C stands for caring and concern for others, constructive and creative attitude. Y stands for yearning for life and working together. It promotes equality among citizens, enhances the dignity of the individual. Democracy and education. This great democracy can succeed only when all citizens are educated and they have equal opportunities for getting education. Free and compulsory education for all age groups 6 to 14. The government is making efforts for this through 5 years plan. The government has to open number of primary schools and expand the universities. Education is being provided for differently able children as deaf, dumb, blind and other children. Adult education is being executed. Government undertaken the massive task of eradicating illiteracy. Obstacles of democracy: casteism, communalism, regionalism, linguisticism, social inequality, poverty, ignorance, corruption, immorality, etc. It is making effort to see that the intellectual development of the people is effected, so that they understand their rights and duties and use their vote properly and carry out their responsibilities. Next, the importance of education in democracy. Let me give you as a points. Point number 1. Education enables the individuals to understand his or her rights and duties. Next, education develops the qualities of brotherhood, appreciation of others' point of view, etc. Qualities essential for the successful functioning of democracy. Education develops dignity of labor and a sense of personal values. Education helps to evaluate the policies and programs of political parties. Education helps to evaluate the merits and demerits of candidates contesting elections. Education helps to prevent exploitation. Education is needed to a citizen to function as a voter and a legislator. Education develops attitudes, skills, and knowledge to participate intelligently in the social and other processes. Education enables an individual to understand the laws of the land and their implications. The right to education becomes a fundamental right in genuine democracy to make the individual as a good citizen, to help everyone become cooperative, to help in character building, to make individuals occasionally efficient, and finally, the 15th point, to give training for leadership. John Dewey's concept of democracy and education. In 1916, he wrote the powerful book was to fulfill the needs of society, entitled Democracy and Education. He emphasized hands-on learning. He believed mass education. He believed school should be a laboratory for democracy. He believed classroom should be a place where children work together in social activity, frame and execute their own purpose. Working together, students could cooperatively solve problems, thinking critically. He believed classroom was not preparation of life, but life itself. He believed critical thinking is the active, persistent, and careful consideration of a belief or supposed form of knowledge. He believed in informal education. He believed education as necessity of life. He believed education as a social function. He believed education as direction or guidance. He believed education as growth. Let us move once again the education as necessity of life. Renewal of life by transmission. Life is a self-renewing process through action upon environment. Life denotes the whole range of experience, individual and racial, custom, institution, belief, occupation. Social continuity of life. Transmission occurs by means of communication. School are important method of communication. Society exists in transmission. Social life demands teaching and learning processes of living together. Next, education as a social function. Education is fostering, a nurturing, a cultivating process, and it implies to the condition of growth. The environment consists of those conditions that promote or hinder, stimulate or inhibit the characteristic activities of a living being. Beliefs and aspiration cannot be physically extracted and inserted, but they are communicated. Social environment, activities and association with others. Social environment or social medium as educative forms mental and emotional disposition of behavior in individuals. The next, education as direction or guidance. Students must be guided. Guidance, control internal force or external force, oneself to some form of satisfaction. Learner through cooperative processes. Environment drives direction, social direction, social interaction. Direction through imitation, positive behavior, correct direction can be given to the younger people. Education as growth. Behavior or understanding grows to occur, some level of immaturity must be present. Society needs positive growth. Growth can be adequately gauged person to person, learner to learner. Human processes, adult behaviors will be adopted by those under plasticity and habits, ability to learn from experience and able to adjust to surrounding, new findings, eventually habits. It leads to a growth of thought, invention, intuition and maturity. Educational consequences. Understanding plasticity leads to the development of habits, can help educators present new challenges at appropriate times. The educational process is continual and unending, therefore, a learner continually adjusts, rebuilds, reforms, and transforms. There are three 10-mark questions are possible in this unit 5. This is the first 10-mark question, democracy and education, concept of John Dewey. And summary of this question is definition, principles, democracy and education, importance of education in democracy, John Dewey's concept of democracy and education, and conclusion. This is the conclusion. There is a quote for concluding remark is, political democracy cannot last unless there lies at the base of it social democracy. What does social democracy mean? It means a way of life which recognizes liberty, equality, and fraternity as the principles of life. Thus, our way of life must be changed to follow the principles of life. Next video, you will learn multiculturalism and education. Don't forget to share your knowledge you have gained here. Thank you. Happy learning.